What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, I'm sitting in the airport, and I had a little bit of time, and I was doing some film study on newly crowned unified WBA, WBO Puerto Rican star, junior middleweight world champion, undefeated Xander Zayas. And I did a video last night, and I was discussing how Xander Zayas promoters doesn't want Xander Zayas to take this fight, at this tender age. He's 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout, 23 years of age, 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. They don't want his promoter, Top Rank, Todd DeBuff, Bob Arum. They don't want Xander Zayas to take this showdown with the Phenom, as I refer to him as, former lineal unified WBA, IBF, Ring Magazine welterweight world champion, who is now the WBA junior middleweight interim title contender, Jaron Ennis, who is a superstar boxer in his own right, who has 35 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout. He's 28 years of age. He's 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. With that said, I was wondering, I'm like, let me go back, because I view Xander Zayas very, very high. I have high regards for Xander Zayas and his skill set and his talent. And so as I'm sitting here, I went back and I watched Xander Zayas fight with Abbas Baru. I just watched it twice. And I've come to the realization that I see the immaturity in the ring, right? Very talented. His speed, when I watched it, he doesn't have a lot of confidence, right? At times, where he'll when I mean by that is that he'll second guess what punch he should throw, and then he'll pity pat with his punches. He'll also, as you see here, I was watching, a little bit of film study. He'll repeat combinations back to back to back. He'll create space with his legs. And once he creates space with his legs, he'll throw the same exact combination he threw before he made his opponent, quote unquote, reset. And another thing is that he gets hit on the inside. His inside fighting game is weaker than I thought, right? I had to pay close attention because this is a big fight, and you guys know how I feel about Jaron Ennis. Xander Zayas on the inside gets hit with uppercuts, particularly left hands. He struggles with left hands. He struggles with getting hit with a jab from orthodox fighters. That's a left hand. He also struggles with left uppercuts on the inside. And he struggles after throwing a combination or getting out of an exchange with protecting himself from a left hook. Jaron Ennis is 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. Xander Zayas typically has the arm reach advantage. He has the athletic ability advantage. He won't have either one of those in this fight with Jaron Ennis. And the most concerning thing, I'm sure, that Todd DeBuff and Bob Arum and Top Rank have is the fact that Jaron Ennis can give Xander Zayas different looks, right? He switches from orthodox to southpaw. He could change the channel on him at any point in time. When I mean change the channel, Xander Zayas can be getting used to a certain picture and accustomed to a certain show, and then suddenly Jaron Ennis decides that he wants to change the channel, and now he's asking you to give him a quiz on the show that he just switched the channel to, yet you are focused on the last show and that the channel was on, right? You could quiz him on what's the last show was about, but now he that quickly switched the channel on you, and now you have to figure out what this show was about, and he's asking you to do it in a time frame, right? And you got to give him, an answer, because he can adjust to you extremely quickly because of his abilities. His athletic ability allows him to make adjustments to what you're doing. His ability to switch from southpaw to orthodox allows him to adjust what you're doing very quickly. And his just God-gifted abilities overall, his hand speed. I thought, and I looked initially, I'm like, well, Xander Zayas is very fast, Jaron Ennis is fast, so his speed can offset, his timing can offset Jaron Ennis. He's not as fast as I thought he was, okay? When I rewatched the fight with Abbas Baru right now twice, and I watched some highlights, he's not as fast. I watched the whole fight, then I watched highlights. He's not as fast as I initially thought he was. His movement will give Jaron Boots Ennis a bit of problems. The fact that he moves around the ring a bit, and we saw Cameron Chugajin in the first fight with Jaron Boots Ennis, his movement give Jaron Ennis problems. We haven't seen anybody, because the rematch with Cameron Chugajin, he didn't utilize all the movement he did in the first fight. He actually came right forward and took the fight to Jaron Ennis. So we don't know if he can make the adjustment, if he has made the adjustment, should I say. We know he has he, to that style, right? He got frustrated against Cameron Chugajin. And Cameron is much shorter, with much shorter arms, so he couldn't capitalize and counter as much as he wanted to against Jaron Ennis, where Xander Zayas is the same height, same arm reach, and faster than Cameron. So his counterpunch, he does have very good counterpunch ability. So his counterpunch ability will give Jaron Boots Ennis problems. But when Jaron Ennis closes the gap, because his feet are faster than Xander Zayas, his hands are faster, and he's just more sturdy, right? More confident in what he wants to do. And so once he closed the gap, and he's a very good inside fighter with a great chin, once he closes the gap and forces Xander to fight on the inside, does Xander have the answers to the test? I think Jaron Ennis is going to stop Xander Zayas about the 9th or 10th round after I rewatched it. But I'm going to do more film study. But right now, I see Jaron Ennis stopping Xander Zayas. I didn't, initially, again, I was like, why are they so concerned? Because as far as Jaron Ennis is older, 5 years older, but he doesn't have an immense amount of experience at the highest level. But now, just studying the fight, the style matchup, this is not a good look for Xander Zayas. Not right now, anyway. Timing beats speed, and his timing is not there to beat Jaron Ennis' speed and abilities. He's going to give him problems in the first half, but by the second half, Jaron Ennis is going to start to wear him down and force all that movement. He's going to stop all that movement. Xander Zayas is going to fatigue once he realizes that his hand speed is not matching Jaron Ennis' hand speed and his foot speed. He's going to be relatively inactive, not letting his hands go a lot. And in the second half, Jaron's going to force him to fight on the inside, where he's not good at all. I'm watching the fights. He struggles when he's on the inside, and he has the athletic advantage over these guys, Abbas Baru. But he gets hit with the jab. He doesn't see it. The left hand is a problem for him, and Jaron Ennis can fight in the southpaw stance. That's going to be a problem. But that's my film study. So right now, it looks like it's going to take place in June. Obviously, this is March. This is March 24th. So obviously it's a ways away, but let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. I'll give y'all updates, but that's my film study, and I see why Top Rank is hesitant. But let me know what y'all think, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Follow me on Instagram at BlueBlood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.